Station for the Ohio Valley continues shortly, here on the Watchdog Morning Show with Howard Monroe.
Are you traveling? Working a little bit too much? Is your fur baby starting to get a little shaggy? Let Dirty Paws be your one-stop shop for all of your pet care needs. Stop in and see us at 202 18th Street or give us a call at 304-639-7754 to schedule your appointments for dog grooming, doggy daycare, and dog boarding today.
Over the years, you've brought opioids into your home. They helped when you were in pain, and you held on to them just in case. But holding on to opioids puts your family at risk. Learn more at www.fda.gov/drug disposal.
Attorney Tom McIntyre.
Life. It may knock you down, but you don't have to stay that way. I'm Tom McIntyre. I'm a bankruptcy attorney, and I'm here to help you. Give us a call, and we'll send you a copy of my free book, When Bad Things Happen to Good People. It's an interesting read, and it'll explain bankruptcy to you like no other book does. Give us a call. We're here to help.
Call Thomas E. McIntyre and Associates at 304-232-8600. Allow us to help put you back on the road to financial success.
More live and local programming than anyone else in the Ohio Valley. The Watchdog returns in moments.
Hello, everyone, from the Watchdog. I'm the Storm Tracker Darnell Foster with a look at your local weather forecast for your Wednesday. Mix of clouds and sunshine, a high near 45. Partly to mostly cloudy overnight with a low near 19 degrees. You'll see mostly cloudy and colder conditions around for your Thursday with highs in the mid-20s. Have yourself a great day, everyone. From the Watchdog, I'm the Storm Tracker Darnell Foster.
The views and opinions expressed on the following program are not necessarily those of this station or its sponsors.
Hey, do you hear that? What?
Well, it sounds like
Birds? Yeah, birds.
those are birds.
Birds are stupid.
Folks say birds are stupid. Birds know who they can trust, know who love them.
Hey, it's January 5th, and if you didn't already know, today is National Bird Day.
Day? A whole day?
National Bird Day today.
We will dedicate the rest of this broadcast to
Birds.
Showtime.
Conversations you care about with people you know. This is the Watchdog Morning Show with Howard Monroe on WKKX and WVLY.
National Bird Day. Tweet, 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 tweet. I guess it's a good day to be tweeting on Twitter. Or a good day to eat a good bird. Have a nice turkey or some chicken. No, that's probably not what they mean by National Bird Day. Probably not. No, probably not. 41 degrees, Wheeling, Ohio County Airport. 41 at the home studios here in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling. And 41 at the Robinson Auto Group Studios downtown Wheeling in the heart of the Ohio Valley. It's going to be warm today. By that means a little bit warmer than it is right now. But snow chances are in our forecast for tomorrow afternoon, late into the evening hours, and carrying over into Friday morning. How much? Originally they said 2 to 4. Aaron says now possibly more likely 1 to 3. Better chance of knowing what the chances are tomorrow. But it will be an accumulative snow that we'll get tomorrow night into Friday morning. As I said earlier, I have a 6-year-old who has already gotten his sled out and his mittens and his boots, and who intends to make, and I quote him, snow angels, snow angels, snow angels, snow angels. And of course, Biffy said, Granddad, are you going to go out and make snow angels with me? I would like you all to picture this. Old Monroe, lying on his back in the snow, making snow angels. And then they'll just bury me there because I wouldn't be able to get up. Snowman I can make. I can get out there and help him make the snowman and get the carrot nose and the corncob pipe and all that sort of stuff. But snow angels, can you imagine me just flopping down and making the wings? Yeah. I'd be asking the real wings, Gabriel, take me home. That's if I tried to do that.
You would look like Randy on A Christmas Story, the part where the kid knocks him down and he can't get up and he's rolling around trying, and Ralphie has to go and help him up. It'd be a reenactment of that.
And Teddy would be saying, Granddad, can you get up? No, Granddad's going to make a snow angel for a good while here. Grandma, Granddad, or Mommy, Daddy, Granddad can't get up. Oh, and then my kids would come out and they would yell at me, you know you're not supposed to get down in the snow. My kids treat me like an old man, Biff. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, maybe. I came home from a church meeting last night. I was at a meeting up in Limestone, West Virginia. And I came back from that meeting, parked the car out front, and my oldest son and my youngest son were standing outside talking. They were doing some business and trading cars, actually. And I heard Teddy on the steps just down the street from us. And I sort of yelled, hey, Teddy, Granddad, come see. I started walking down the street. My oldest son came clumping up the street. Dad, you're not walking down there. Why not? You can't be walking that far, Dad. Go in the house. I said, well, I want to see my little buddy. I'll bring him back down here. You get in the house. When he came in the house, Teddy says, Granddad, why did you not come down to see me? Your daddy said I couldn't make it. Granddad, you could make it, right? I said, yes, I could. He looked at his dad and he pointed at me and he said, Daddy, you need to listen to that man. So, just my morning Teddy story. What's coming up today? We have talked about and just keeping you alert of the potential snow coming for this weekend. Aaron was with us last hour to talk about that. Senator Manchin is back center stage. Senate Democrats are now talking about putting the BBB, Build Back Better bill, on the back burner and working on voting rights legislation, but they still need to do something about the filibuster and or some of the other rules of the Senate in order to get it passed, and Manchin is still very adamant about not changing the filibuster or any significant rules of the Senate. So he is once again back in the catbird seat, if you will, but also in the spoiler seat. We've been talking about that. Wheeling Council officially begins consideration of allowing these little rental buildings to be part of residential neighborhoods. We'll continue our conversation about that as City Council sends that issue over to the Planning Commission for consideration. How big an allowance do kids get these days? And what do they have to do to earn it? I've got some numbers and facts for you coming up a little bit later on. You want to text me, 304-214-1600, 304-214-1600. Happy to have you on the text line, or you can use the CityNet hotline, 304-232-8255, 304-232-TALK. A couple of political texts coming in earlier this morning. We were talking about the filibuster, limiting the filibuster, and this text, hi Howard, forget the filibuster, limit the power to pardon and watch the world change. Until Donald Trump, the pardon was really not an issue that had a lot to do with politics. Yes, there always was some political business involved in presidential pardons, but Donald Trump used it to try to guarantee the silence of the people who work for him. Don't you worry if those nasty old Justice Department officials will come after you, if the FBI investigates you, if the judges sentence you. Pardon me. Trump would tell his friends, don't you worry, I'll just pardon you. And he did. The power to pardon is not one I normally would have to worry about. But in the hands of someone like Trump, it was bad. Also off the text line in politics, Howard, remember Jim Jones? Ah, yes, I do. He of the Kool-Aid fame. Remember Jim Jones? Trump has stated the big lie over and over. He has brainwashed his followers into believing that he and other Republicans that voted not to confirm Biden are the only way forward. I've heard that analogy before, that some of the strongest Trump cultists are very akin to the cultists that were part of Jim Jones' cult down in, what's the name of that place he was in South America? Guyanaville, something like that. Somebody will know and text me on it. Where when the American bureaucracy and intelligence came into their camp, they all end up committing suicide, drinking the purple Kool-Aid. I don't know that Trump's supporters are going to drink the purple Kool-Aid, but I think the comparison to Jim Jones is actually pretty reasonable. All right, so if you want to text me, you can, 304-214-1600, 304-214-1600. Now, I mentioned, the announcers mentioned beginning of this hour that today is National Bird Day, and I said, well, National Bird Day might be a good day to eat a bird, like a chicken, or a turkey or something. But, of course, that sounds cruel and crass. Well, in just a minute, I'll tell you how you can eat chicken. It's not really chicken. Plus, I want to look at a story. It was, I think, Biff, one of your favorite Christmas movies. It actually turned real this year for one family. And holy moly, sweet spagoli, are they in trouble? So I got a couple of those items coming up for you next on the Watchdog Morning Show. It is 8:17.
Hey there, Dave Weekley here. Metro News Hotline presents what's trending.
at www.fda.gov/drug disposal.
Liberals in Washington, D.C. are getting desperate. They want to eliminate the Senate filibuster rule to pass a federal takeover of West Virginia's elections. This Washington power grab would overrule common sense laws that safeguard West Virginia's elections. Our Senator Joe Manchin has promised to defend the Senate filibuster.
I will not vote to do that. I will not vote to end the filibuster.
And Manchin stood up to pressure from the D.C. liberals like New York Senator Chuck Schumer.
I do not support getting rid of the filibuster, and Chuck Schumer knows that.
Manchin specifically said he opposes any filibuster carve-out to pass the liberals' election takeover bill. If they can weaken the filibuster, Speaker Pelosi and Senator Schumer could jam through their socialist agenda. We need Joe Manchin to keep standing strong for West Virginia. Call Senator Manchin, 304-342-5855. Tell him to keep his promise. Protect the Senate filibuster. Paid for by One Nation. www.onenationamerica.org.
You took the first step and quit smoking, but even former smokers may still be at risk for lung cancer. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know about a new low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early. It takes only 60 seconds and could save your life. You took the first step, now take the next. Visit SaveByTheScan.org for a simple quiz to see if you're eligible and talk to your doctor about screening. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Keep up with the ever-changing world of sports all night long. Sports Map Radio is on the Watchdog, FM 98.1, AM 1600.
Great conversation continues now on the Watchdog Morning Show with Howard Monroe.
We were talking earlier about traffic being backed up on I-75 in Virginia because of the snows yesterday and the day before. Many of you head to Morgantown to or from Morgantown on a daily basis or on a frequent basis. I should tell you that this morning, traffic is at a standstill on I-79 around Morgantown. The southbound lanes are both shut down. It's not snow. There's a tractor-trailer accident there, so if you're heading to Morgantown, just be aware of that. I-79. Is my son going there today? I think Jonathan may be heading to Morgantown today. Anyway, if you're heading to Morgantown, 79 is at a complete standstill going south because of a tractor-trailer accident. Not around here. It doesn't affect us immediately here in the local area, but it is it's an issue that some of you may be impacted by. 8:21, 21 after the hour, 41 degrees and fair skies outside right now. Kentucky Fried Chicken I like Kentucky Fried Chicken. I know Brother Biff and Steve from St. C and others wonder why in the world I go to the Kentucky Fried Chicken on Wheeling Island. I loves me a good bucket of Kentucky Fried, Biffy. You're not so comfortable with that place, right?
No. No. I can't tell you the last time I've been there.
I love it. I don't know if they have their chicken buffet open anymore or not, but I do loves me some good Kentucky Fried. The original recipe, yes, it's finger licking good. And I lick my fingers. Yes, even in the pandemic, I lick my fingers. Kentucky Fried Chicken's trying something different, Biff. It's chicken that's not chicken. We have heard of the Impossible Burger and some of these plant-based burgers, plant-based beef products. Well, now Kentucky Fried Chicken is offering a new plant-based fried chicken nugget. It's called Beyond Fried Chicken. It'll be added to menus nationwide beginning this coming Monday. First time a large national chain has sold plant-based chicken products. The president of Kentucky Fried, no, it's not Colonel Sanders, he's long gone. The president of Kentucky Fried said, "It's time." It's time? It's time? I'm just curious, how many, could I see a show of hands here this morning? If you're driving, keep one hand on the wheel. Could I see a show of hands this morning? How many of you have been just waiting and waiting and waiting for chicken that's not really chicken. Anybody? Bueller? Anybody out there saying, oh, I've been waiting for chicken that's not chicken? In their press release announcing this yesterday, KFC said Beyond Fried Chicken is, quote, packed with delicious flavor and the juicy satisfaction you'd expect from KFC's iconic fried chicken. You want to give it a try, Biffy? Plant-based chicken?
There ain't a shot in hell.
No, me neither. You can tell me, and many of you do, that eating that greasy Kentucky Fried Chicken isn't good for me. I get it. I still like it. But I got to tell you, I'm not eating a bucket full of plant-based chicken nuggets.
Yeah, maybe they ought to talk to their competition and see how trying to switch to plant-based burgers worked out for them, and then that might give them an idea that you might either want to stay away or go ahead and go through with this anyway. But I can't see it working out.
No, I mean, especially Kentucky Fried Chicken. You know, again, a lot of people don't like it. Again, there's something special about Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's greasy. The original recipe is strange, you know, but that's what it is. That's what Kentucky Fried Chicken is. And I don't want daisies turned into chicken nuggets.
The recipe.
Now, it is true, as Biff said, you know, a lot of the burger places have been trying it. Dunkin' Donuts sells a Beyond Meat breakfast sandwich. Starbucks has its own Impossible breakfast sandwich. That's what they call it. It's a plant-based sandwich. Chipotle says it's bringing plant-based chorizo nationwide. And McDonald's is introducing later this year, the name doesn't even work for me, Biff. They're introducing the McPlant. I mean, at least, is it Burger King who calls it the Impossible Burger? It doesn't at least say McPlant. Yeah. Yes, I go to McDonald's. I'd like to have a McPlant, please. I feel like they're going to bring me something in a vase, you know, or a pot. Here's your McPlant. Take it home, put it outside, water it twice a day. McPlant?
See, here's the thing with KFC, though. That recipe might be strange or whatever, but it's done good for you. I mean, why switch? It's, you know, okay, in some parts of this country, it might work. You know, it might work in New York or California. Or wherever. But I'm sorry, I hate to burst your bubble, but it's not going to work in all 50 states. I'm sorry.
And one of them it's not going to work in is West Virginia.
I'll guarantee you that it definitely will not work here. We're probably at the top of where it won't work. Mississippi ain't helping us on this one.
Yeah, we'll be right there at the top.
We're at the top.
Yeah, no, I did. Hey, let me have some not chicken, please. No. Now, as we talk about it here, I'm thinking how good a bucket of Kentucky Fried might be. I could have some chicken today. I do like their chicken. But no. I remember the time I went through the Kentucky Fried Chicken drive-thru on Wheeling Island. I had a great taste for a big bucket of dark meat. Ah, yeah. Drove through the drive-thru. Ding, ding. Yes, sir. Welcome to Kentucky Fried. May I help you? Yes, I'd like a big bucket of white meat. Yes, sir. Of dark meat, please. Well, sir, we're out of chicken. I'm sorry. What? Hold on a second. I got to double check. I'm at Kentucky Fried Chicken, right? Yes, sir. You have no chicken? No, sir. We have no chicken today. All righty then. I think it's time to move on. So
we have plenty of hush puppies and biscuits.
Yes. I guess now they could tell us, you know, well, we have no chicken, but we got some plants that we made to look like chicken. No. Not going to do it, as George W. Bush was. George Bush said, not going to do it, not going to do it. They think it's going to be helpful to them. And if you're right, there are parts of the country where that makes some sense.
Yeah, I mean,
there are parts of the country where there's a large demand for the plant-based products. And I am not suggesting there aren't some people here in the Ohio Valley who want that as well. I understand it. But I'm going to tell you, it's not going to be the world's most whopping success.
No, there's not enough here that it'll be successful. But there are indeed certain parts where it will be, and unfortunately we're not one of them.
Well, Kentucky Fried Chicken's Not Chicken Nuggets will be coming to a KFC near you beginning Monday, and sometime this year, McDonald's apparently is going to have the McPlant. Ding, ding. Yes, sir. Welcome to McDonald's. Would you like a McPlant burger? No, I want beef. I want a lot of it. I want big, juicy beef burgers. I want a quarter pounder with cheese. I want a Big Mac. I don't want no McPlant. That'll be my take on it. One thing that we all do like to eat around here is pizza, right, Biff?
Oh, yeah. Love pizza.
Pizza of all kinds. There's very few. I don't know if there's any pizza I don't like. I mean, any of the franchises, any of the local independent places. There are some I like better than others. Of course, I still think Patsy's Pizza, the old DeCarlo's in Elm Grove, is far and away the best. I dearly miss Home Pizza in St. Clairsville. I love that. There are great local pizza shops around here, and the chains are generally pretty good as well. One of my favorite quickies is Little Caesars. Little Caesars is not the world's best pizza, but it's okay. And you can drive up, walk in, it's ready for you. What do they call it? The $5 hot and ready pizza. It's either cheese or cheese and pepperoni. They'll make you something else, then it's no longer quick and ready. But so there's been more than once where I'm like thinking on the way home, stop at Little Caesars, walk in, plunk down my $5, get my pizza. Life is good. Well, $5 isn't going to do it anymore, Biff. Little Caesars is raising the price of their hot and ready classic pepperoni pizza. The $5 pizza is now going to cost you $5.55. Now, they say they're going to add 33% more pepperoni, so you'll have more pepperoni, but you're paying for it as well. Little Caesars chief marketing officer says change is good when it comes to giving our customers more of what they love, and that's a great spin. But they're not doing it to give us more of what we love. They're throwing more pepperoni on it so they can justify raising the price. The improvement in the hot and ready pizza is slated to take effect sometime in the next few weeks, I believe. So, yet another change. But, I'm too old, Biff. I want my food place to just be what they always were. I want a quarter pounder at McDonald's. I want original recipe Kentucky Fried at Kentucky Fried. I want chicken. I want my $5 hot and ready at Little Caesars. Don't change things on me. I don't like change.
Yeah, but $5.55 still ain't bad.
It is not bad at all. The only difference is now, it used to be $5 bill, boom, there it is, right? Makes it easy. Now you got to go in, get 6, get change back, what have you. I don't know. Yeah, it's not terrible. It's just another change.
It's not like they raised it to 15.
Exactly right. All right, it's 8:32, 28 till the hour. Biff, one of your Christmas movies was Home Alone, right?
Yeah.
Those are fun movies. Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2, Home Alone 3, not so much, but Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2, Home Alone 1 especially. The story of a family that leaves their kids behind by accident. Macaulay Culkin plays the kid, and he gets in trouble with the robbers. And yeah, it's a fun, silly, goofy movie. Well, we have a true Home Alone story that I want to tell you about coming out of Arizona, and it wasn't so funny. And the parents are likely to go to jail. Details are coming up after we check some headlines here with our friends from the Big Seven. Check some sports for you with Tony. He's got the Morning Mountaineer Report. We'll talk about Home Alone and head into the home stretch before the Watchdogs get here. It's 8:33.
The WTRF Channel 7 News Update is brought to you by Thomas Auto Centers, Mall Road, St. Clairsville. Get the best deal at Thomas Auto Centers.
Now it's time for you.
Shoot, I didn't see that. Is Steve still there? Okay, I didn't see that. I didn't look at my text until just now. Sorry about that. If he calls again, let me know. Sorry about that. Just didn't see it. Okay, I'll get him when we come back. Thank you.
Security. Beware of telephone scammers pretending to be government employees. Real Social Security employees will never threaten you. Callers threatening you with arrest or other legal action and demanding money are not from us. If you receive a call like this, hang up, do not provide them with any form of payment or information. Report the call at oig.ssa.gov.
On the last talk line on Metro News, new Marshall University President Brad Smith on his vision for the school.
Academia is different than private industry. The last thing I would ever want to do is try to transition a university into a business. But what I have challenged us to think about is who are the fastest moving universities out there that are four-year programs, that are comprehensive research universities like Marshall, and what can we learn from them, because we need to be the fastest university.
Talk line weekdays at 10:06.
He has his say. You can have yours. Text us or call us and join the conversation. This is the Watchdog Morning Show with Howard Monroe.
Text line is open, 304-214-1600. The CityNet hotline, 304-232-8255. Feel free to use that if you would like to on any of the things we have been talking about or things that you think we should be talking about. We were talking before the break about Kentucky Fried Chicken and going to be offering non-chicken chicken nuggets, plant-based nuggets. Apparently McDonald's is going to start something called the McPlant. It's the name, I think, that bugs me. The McPlant is going to be coming out soon, sometime this year. I just say, give me a burger, give me chicken. I don't need any of that goofy plant stuff. But I don't know, maybe there's an interest in it. That's a good point. Off the text line, the lovely and talented Martha says, you can bet Neely's knows better. It's a good point, Biff.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you ain't going to find plant-based chicken at Neely's, right? You're going to find that good old Neely's chicken, which I love so much. Steve from St. C is here. Good morning, Steve.
My God, I got to tell you, Neely's wings are really good.
Oh, at Neely's everything is really good, but their
Yeah,
chicken is the best.
but their wings, I'm telling you, they're the dry with just like a breading on the outside.
Yeah.
Whew. Why are you doing this to me? Now I'm hungry for some Neely's wings. But I have to call over the Miller family and get something placed for right now.
Well, I know that you're a guy who would eat nothing but real, true, honest meat. You'd never like any processed or manufactured meat. Oh, no, wait a minute. You wait every year for the McRib to come to town.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm not sure that's meat either, so. Sometimes you've had a few McRibs in your day, too.
Okay, I'm not quite like you, but
No,
when I
but-
see the sign that says McRibs are back, I go, I'll just make a quick detour here and grab myself
Right.
a couple one.
That car, that Tesla turns right into the parking lot.
It's programmed that way.
Yeah. I just hear you talking, and I haven't got to talk to you in a while since the New Year. I was off between Christmas and New Year's from my regular job, and so I got to do a little extra door dashing. And Howard, I got to tell you, I have learned a lot about life and door dashing. How people treat you, how some people are just so rude and they're so nice. And I still haven't been to your house yet, which I'm really upset about. But I got the ultimate order I picked up. It was a double order. And I'm not giving business names, but one was a Chinese restaurant in the Ohio Valley, and one was a convenience store that was close to it.
Okay.
So since they're really close and they're going to the same place, they'll make you pick up both and deliver them, okay? So
each order was going to the same house.
yeah, like you ordered Chinese and something from this convenience type store.
Okay.
So, I went to the Chinese place and picked up their General Shows and chicken and broccoli. And I went to the convenience store and picked up that, and really not even paying attention to what they ordered. And I go to put it in the car because this convenience store has it ready for you. You say, here for Monroe, you pick it up and you walk out. So I get it, walk in, here for Monroe's order. It was a three-pack of Her Pleasure condoms.
Oh. So what you're telling me is right after the Chinese meal, they were going to have a little hoofy.
Yeah, that was the most exciting order I've had in a long time, and I got to tell you, that truly made my night. And when I delivered that, I thought, you know what, this is going to be the happiest person I deliver to today. Just think about that.
General Tso's and condoms.
Right. I mean, think about the night that person's going to have.
Did you make a point though? Come on, you said, here's your chicken, and here are your condoms. Did you do that?
But here's the thing. I think they were having a party because there was like 7 cars in the driveway. So what was truly going on at this house? And like, here's the thing, like, I'll never see that house the same way again. Like, every time I go by that house the rest of my life, I will think condoms and Chinese food. It was amazing.
Well, I think it's a very kind host who decided to get the condoms for the rest of his people there.
Right.
Guys, in case any of you forgot them tonight.
Right, that's what I mean. Here, like, if anybody wants to go to the back bedroom, I mean, we used to set M&Ms out in the candy dish. Tonight we have Her Pleasure condoms. So, what a great host. You're right. That is a great host.
That's, I mean, you know, and they were thinking of safety precautions. That's good, you know. It's good they were
right.
prepared.
The order on the name was Nancy M. Did you know anything about that? All right,
probably Nancy McGillicuddy. I know her.
Yeah,
she lives in Bel Air, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
It wasn't Brad L, though. I'll tell you that.
That'll be the day you get that one.
Oh, I'll share that one. All right, enjoy the show, buddy.
He has a little something that bulges in his wallet. I've noticed just one little brown circular bulge sometimes.
Oh, Howard, that's his high school graduation money he hasn't spent yet.
Oh. Okay, all right, I gotcha. Do you still enjoy dashing?
Oh, Steve's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah.
He's gone. Yeah. I don't have time to do that kind of stuff, nor do I have any interest or desire in it. But part of me says I think that'll be fun. You know, just going to different people's houses. And I'm not trying to say like pry, but it's like, see, what are people eating? Look at that, Monroe's are having sausage, gravy, and biscuits again. Plant-based chicken again. No, you'll never see that coming to our.
No, I was going to say that ain't happening.
See that coming to our house. 13 to the hour here on the Watchdog Morning Show. Do I have another break to get to, Biff?
We are good for the hour.
I should talk about our friends at FanDuel and the Super Bowl. FanDuel Sportsbook is an official sports betting partner of the NFL. And referring a friend to FanDuel Sportsbook could be your ticket to Super Bowl 56. That's right. When you refer a friend on FanDuel Sportsbook, you will be entered for a chance to win an all-expense-paid trip for 2 to Super Bowl 56 in February. Don't miss FanDuel's biggest refer a friend offer ever. All you have to do is share the exclusive referral link that will be on your Sportsbook app. You share that with your friend or friends, and once your friend or friends place any bet of $10 or more, you both will get $50, and you will be entered into the Super Bowl sweepstakes for tickets to the bowl game. So if you or your friend have been thinking about joining FanDuel, right now is the time to give it a shot. As I tell you every time, FanDuel is an easy-to-use app, very simple to navigate, easy to enter your information, easy to get your money when you win. That's really important to you. They have all kinds of great offers all along the way. They're a partner with the NFL, which makes their connection to the Super Bowl even tighter. They've got all the major sporting activities up for betting. If you're new to FanDuel, don't forget to use my name, Monroe, in the promo code box. Monroe, put that in the promo code box. And if you do that, and you download FanDuel for the first time, your first bet is risk-free up to $1,000. It means you can place a bet, any bet, big, small, long shot, guaranteed bet, whatever you want to do. If it wins, it wins. You get your money. Everything's good. If you lose on your first bet, up to $1,000, they will refund that in site credit back into your account, and you can place a second bet using that same money. So it's a pretty good deal to kind of get your feet wet with FanDuel. But remember, you have to use promo code Monroe to do it. So see for yourself why FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app. Refer a friend for your chance to win a trip to Super Bowl 56 for two. You must be 21 or older. You must be physically present in West Virginia. The referred player must wager $10 or more within 28 days after they sign up. The bonus is issued as a site credit. It's not withdrawable as cash. It does expire after 7 days. Restrictions do apply. See terms for sportsbook.fanduel.com. No purchase necessary for the Super Bowl ticket promotion. Super Bowl promotion closes on the 9th of this month. And as always, if gaming, gambling, betting is fun for you, if you set aside some entertainment dollars to do that, then life is good. Download FanDuel and use it. If gambling is a problem for you, if you can't stop, if you don't know when enough is enough, then call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. FanDuel Sportsbook, they have more ways to win. 10 before the hour here on the Watchdog Morning Show. The legislative watchdogs are coming up after the top of the hour break. And then at 10 o'clock, it's the statewide talk line with Hoppy Kercheval. Hop will be talking to Brad McElhenney about the COVID situation in West Virginia. Also coming up today on the statewide talk line, Hoppy will be talking with, I need to pull up my notes here, Scott Rasmussen, the pollster, who's done a new poll on Joe Manchin. He's back in the center of things once again. That'll be one of the big topics of talk today. Statewide talk line, Hoppy Kercheval, beginning at 10:06. I mentioned before the break earlier that one of the fun movies of Christmas is the original Home Alone especially, and Home Alone 2 was pretty good. The story of a boy left behind by his parents by mistake when they go to Paris or overseas somewhere for Christmas vacation, and they forget their kid. And they don't remember it until they're halfway around the world, and they have to go scramble to try and get him back. But while he's at the home alone, robbers come to rob the house, and the story is all about how he creatively keeps them at bay. Now, obviously, in the movie, the parents in Home Alone did not get in trouble, primarily because they left their kids home alone by mistake. But here's the story of a couple in Arizona who left their 11-year-old son home for the holidays on purpose. The mother, 34-year-old Melissa Green, said that she left town just before Thanksgiving with the dad, 40-year-old Bobby Joe Green, and they left around the same time, about Thanksgiving. Cops got a tip. They found the kid home alone on December 12th. So it sounds like the kid had been there for at least 2 full weeks. Now, he had enough to eat. There were supplies in the house. Kid had not been to school in 2 weeks. Child Protective Services took the kid in, and just a few days ago, Melissa and Bobby Joe, the parents, got arrested after they finally came home from the trip. They left on Thanksgiving. They came back on New Year's Eve, leaving their kid, 11 years old, to fend for himself. Now, I suppose, Biff, you can leave an 11-year-old at home maybe if you're going to go to the store and come back, right?
Yeah.
Or if you're going to run out and do something and come back. 11-year-olds can fend for themselves. They're not like 4-year-olds or 5-year-olds. I wouldn't leave Teddy at 6.5 alone by himself. We would never consider doing that. But 11-year-olds, okay, you can leave them alone I think. It's arguable, but I think you could do that. Thanksgiving to New Year's Eve. They left the kid alone in the house. I think they are in trouble. I mean, I don't think they're in trouble. They are in trouble. They've been arrested and charged with child abuse or some form of child abuse. But can you imagine that, Biff?
No,
Did you suppose they said to him, can you say, little Johnny, listen, we'll be back in 3 weeks. Just, watch some TV. I mean, what do you say to an 11-year-old? We're leaving you here?
Yeah, I mean, and what's going through the mind of, I mean, what if he doesn't take the bus to school? I mean, how's he getting to school? I mean, there are so many questions.
Well, he didn't get to school. That was the point. He didn't go to school at all.
Yeah, I mean,
hey, I'm all alone. I can watch SpongeBob. I don't know what they watch. Teddy watches SpongeBob. I can watch whatever the TV shows are they watch.
But at least if he would have said, there's a bus route that picks him up, and the bus driver, all of a sudden, he's not there, or I mean, at some point wouldn't you think, okay, what's going on here? I mean, I guess if the parents were the only way, then how do you really figure out what's going on?
The cops said they got a tip on December 12th, so Thanksgiving was what, November 25th, something like that?
Yeah.
So basically, 2 weeks, the kid was in the house by himself. Does it say it's a boy? I'm looking here. Does it say it's
25th would have been Thanksgiving, so yeah, that's pretty much about 2 weeks.
So the kid's there by himself for 2 weeks. Eventually, somebody reported it to the cops, so that's good. But wouldn't you think before 2 weeks went by that neighbors, wouldn't the school check on him? I mean, wouldn't the school say, where's Bobby been?
Yeah, when they call.
We better just give a call and check and make sure he's okay.
I mean,
unless he did a Ferris Bueller, pretended to be his parents.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Bobby is sick.
But I mean, still, there had to be, somebody, or like you said, how does the neighborhood? How do you not know what's going on? Or even curious that you don't call, you don't go over, I don't get it.
I mean, I suppose if you're not a nosy neighbor, maybe a day or two you wouldn't know. But at some point, wouldn't you notice? I know there's several things I'm thinking. Wouldn't you notice the garbage hadn't been put out on garbage night, right? Or wouldn't you notice? Did the kid stay literally inside the whole time? Did he never come out and run around and play outside?
Or when the mailbox is almost ready to explode because you can't fit any more mail in there.
Yeah, I mean, just something's weird about this. The story I have here from the Associated Press says it is still not clear where the parents went. Where'd they go for 3 weeks? Is there more to this story?
Maybe they got Chinese and went to the convenience store.
Yeah. Discovered you can get condoms at the convenience store and Chinese food. And after General Tso's, we'll just, I don't know. Maybe they're undercover assassins who had to go out on a mission. I don't know. But there's something weird about this. 3 weeks, the kid, kid was there for 3 weeks. 2 weeks before anybody noticed that he was home alone. I guess I got to stop and think, because everybody knows I'm not a great neighbor. Pay attention to her, Would I notice if something was really weird like that in my neighborhood? I don't know.
I think after a certain point you would know, because you kind of know, I would think, the routine that people go through in a neighborhood.
Right.
So if something, okay, you might not notice it by a day or two, but certainly after a week you would think, something ain't right here.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to put that in my tickler file and see in a week or so, see if there's any follow up to it, because it just sounds a little weird to me. All right, that's it for today. I'm going to turn things over to the Watchdogs. They're coming up next, and then Toppy after that. I had wanted to take some time today to talk a bit more about this accessory building issue in the city of Wheeling. The council yesterday officially sent this proposal to redo the zoning code to allow rental buildings in residential neighborhoods in the backyards and so on to the Planning Commission. I have a lot of thoughts on this, I'll share with you tomorrow or the next day. We're going to talk to Vice Mayor Thalman, I think, early next week about this. He's one of the people pushing it. But for now, I got to go. Back tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. Are you back with me, Biffy?
I am here for a Thursday.
We're just going to keep on doing it till we get it right.
That could be a long time.
Indeed.
The Watchdog is FM 98.1, AM 1600 WKKX Wheeling, FM 97.7, AM 1370 WVLY Moundsville.
The ABC News is brought to you by Thomas Auto Centers, Mall Road, St. Clairsville. Get the best deal at Thomas Auto Centers.
Patience. ABC's
All righty, Biff. Didn't have much today, but didn't have much, but I had a few things that were worth playing around with. Sometimes a play around day is okay, especially if it's a short day. We can play around for a couple hours. Tomorrow I've got someone from West Virginia can't wait. It's not Stephen Smith. He has somebody else coming on to talk about some stuff they're doing. Tomorrow's the anniversary of the insurrection. And I think ABC News is doing some like status reports during the day or something. So we may spend some time with that. And I do need to get into this accessory building thing because I'm big on that. I know it's not a huge deal to a lot of people, but I'm big on it. I think the mayor, when he said yesterday, we're sending this to the Planning Commission and we hope that they have give us a fair and objective hearing. I think he was talking about me. I'm kind of thinking. So, Vice Mayor called me, wants to have lunch this week to talk about it. So it's going to be interesting. But I'm not sure when I want to dig into it deeply on the show. I am going to. I'm going to dig into it very deeply, but I'm not quite sure when. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Okay, everything working okay up there? Any problems? Anything going on? Okay. And we haven't heard any more from Bill since yesterday, right? He got out of ICU, I guess. So that's all right. Well, we'll just see how it works. Hopefully, I worry about him a lot. Like Kayleen said, I'm not sure he even understands. That's the problem. You know, he gives us what he knows, but does he really understand? Yeah. Right. And I don't know that he has anybody to be with him. No question about that. Yep. Yes. Yeah, if he talks that way to his friends. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Oh, well. All right. I wish this cough would go away. Jeez. I have a chest CAT scan scheduled for tomorrow night. Maybe they'll find something in there they can get out. I'll be down. We're having a meeting today, so I think I'll be down, cough and all. So I'll be down in an hour or so. I'll see you then. And if not, I will talk to you in the morning. All right. Any problems, if anything, let me know. You can always give me a call. And I appreciate your help as always. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Of the convention industry.
And while the show is smaller than normal, she says the city and organizers are determined to put on a safe show. Alex Stone, ABC News.
This is ABC News.
70% of the Fortune 100 choose Zoom. With phone, chat, workspaces, apps,